And I asked myself kind of an interesting question because I read Carl Sagan's the Dragons of Eden. If you've never read it, I'd really recommend it. He really, I guess, to give a synopsis, he talks about, if we go off of the premise that an evolutionary model brought rose to gave rise to human consciousness, that what kinds of interesting things might we be able to say about human consciousness then, if an evolutionary paradigm is responsible? What neurophysiological differences are there? What differences in cognition? Because our experience on that, the clock of the universe as human beings is just in those last few minutes on the
We're a
on the
speck.
clock. A speck on a speck on a speck, tiny tiny blue dot. And I found that fascinating. And so, I'd gone so much of my life not understanding other people. And I thought maybe that was the bridge that might do it, that maybe I could synthesize with the way that I think a
Sure. Well, that's a
fundamental
rabbit hole
understanding of the
with a
brain.
lot of burrows.
Yeah, yeah. And but when I did that, I made the normal missteps that people do when they're neurodivergent. I tried masking. I tried just emulating the behavior of other people, but with context blindness. And
Hmm.
I realized what a lot of people do when they go through that process, that you feel a sense of imposter syndrome in your relationships because you're emulating that behavior, but it's not native to you. And so when
Yeah,
you
you're never really fully authentic. There's always a part of you feel like you're withholding, and it feels
false, right? And
it hurts.
and then also I just want to mention, I smoke when I'm talking because of the synesthesia. It keeps me from smelling and tasting things. So when we're talking about different topics, like let's say talking about my childhood, if I don't have something suppressing my sense of taste and smell, my brain just goes absolutely wild. So I sometimes I use like mentholated cough drops, but those aren't really good for video conversations. I'll start clicking things against my teeth and all of that. So just this is a solution that works for me. I know
Oh,
that I know that there is a social view of smoking in general, but I'm just to give a little qualifier there.
I appreciate that, and I understand the reasoning too. Probably more so than most, because we all have things that we do that help us manage functionality better. And so I appreciate that. And thanks for revealing that too, reflecting and how you see this um, evolutionary emergence.
Well, I mean, there's a multimodal answer there. I think I I'll kind of touch a little bit. We'll lily pad for a few different things.
This will be fun.